welcome to another adventure here. It's just me out and about today, and I'm up at camp. So I stopped over at Jefferson County at the Scripture Rocks Heritage Park. So let me turn the camera around because I'm sure you don't want to look at me. This sits right along Route 28 just outside of Brookville. So we're gonna go check this out, see what this is all about. From what I read, there was a priest or preacher that wrote scriptures on rocks, late 1800s, early 1900s, and then he went missing, and from that, I guess he was found 2 years later, and when he was found, he was locked up in an asylum, and that's where he died. So let's go see what's going on. A little pond here. Looks like there might be a couple little small fish in there, or newts. All right, here's some information on this. Right. Born in 1861. I want to take a moment and pause here. I really did not research this place before I came. I just kind of looked at it on my cell phone. So I'll continue to pop up some facts as we move along. Secondly, the post right here labeled Trail Booklet here is where those booklets are with all the information you need. But I just walked right past it, so sorry. I'm also going to give some of the sayings from the rocks as we go, but I'm not going to give them all away, so I'll leave some for you to research on your own. ADA accessible. All right. These are just some nature things. Pollinator garden, pond and wetlands. We can spy down here a little bit more. I heard a frog. Oh, I saw a couple frogs. There we go. Yeah, there's some fish over on the other side over there. Stormwater treatment, biodiversity. And looks like we have a non-handicap path and then a handicap path. So we're going to take it easy on the handicap path. Just going to walk it and see where we go. Funky looking mushroom. Clear cuts and conservation. Haven't come across any writing yet. No writing on that. Get some low clearance. Old hemlock. Decent sized trees back here. A lot of ferns. I'd imagine. Haven't come across a rock yet. Well, come across a lot of rocks, just not ones with any scriptures written on them. So, we shall see. And we got the birds of the park. In case anybody's wanting to come see some birds. This is the orange trail and the green trail. And because I didn't pay attention to what the trails are. Just gonna keep going straight for now. We'll see where this takes us. So far, it's all been downhill, which means it's all gonna be uphill on the way back, which I'm not a fan of. All right, we got park geology. Talks about all the different layers of rock. Got a bunch of rock right here on the hillside. Cool little cave there. And then we got the red trail and the yellow trail. Well, I see a sign. Well, maybe there's a sign over here. Let's continue going straight. See what we get. Fine. $500 fine if you're caught messing with the rocks. So don't be painting, don't be doing anything, and it says smile, you're on camera. So I don't know where the camera is, but so this is number 55. So it says, looks like it says health. I can't see what else. I don't see anything else written on it, just health. Pretty big rock. All right, let's keep going down. See where this takes us. All right, come to another sign, the Ice Age. Talks about when all the glaciers came through and left all these rocks. So that's what all these rocks are from. And not too far from here, back over towards Siegel and heading towards Cook's Forest, there is Beartown Rocks Trail. And Sam and I have been over there before. You may have seen some of our shorts from that. But, oh, here we go. Here's some scriptures. Let's walk down here where there's an actual path. Let's see. So it looks like they're all noted with these things. And I guess you can get a booklet up there that would tell you what they say. I didn't see any available, but all right, so it's kind of hard to see if the camera's picking any of this up or not. Hopefully it is. I don't see any. Well, yeah, there is some on that. I guess the weather is really worn this. You can kind of see it right there. I see it on the camera. Right here, there's might be able to change the lighting when I edit this video, and maybe that'll help out. So it looks like we got another brown marker right over here, so I'm just gonna this is a little one, and you can't read what any of these say. Ooh, I'm not standing on one. There's another one. That's number 53. Here's 52. All right, so here we go. Full Bible Standard. There is that symbol. I could see it up there, and there's some steps right here, some rock steps. So, but it looks like it's carved over here, and then back this way. And here I can see it says Presbyterian. I think this is spelling out the different religions, as that sign said. This is number 50. Right over here is number 51. I mean, the letters are actually really clean and crisp, like as far as when they were carved in there, but they don't look like they're holding up to the weather too much. So, all right, so we came in over there, went to that rock, and we were up here on this rock. Down there's the yellow trail. If we want to go out that way, maybe we'll go down here and check out the yellow trail. So as I got down from that step, I realized there's 48 and 49s like right here to the right. So you can't see much, and I don't want to go climbing up there. Like I said, hopefully maybe I can change the lighting on the camera to pick up some of this, but there's a lot of them rocks up there. Ooh, there's a nice shelf. See it up there? Nice shelf rock. If it wasn't for that tree there, probably half of these would be down here. So we get number 47. It's kind of cool, all the moss is filling in all the letters. Oh, whoa, look at this. All right, this is pretty cool. Gotta admit, rock shelters. Here we go. All right. All right. Let's make our way up here. Number 46. We'll stop here and we'll get up to that top part. Okay, we made it up here. Mind my huffing and puffing because I'm fat. Look at this thing. Tree growing right on top of it. Don't see no carvings up here. They're just highlighting the rock shelters. It's pretty cool. And from here, here's a shot of the trail down below, and we came from that way, and we're gonna go that way. So, a couple more, 44 and 45 over here. This one you can actually kind of make it out. That moss truly did or the lichen, looks like the lichen got into the letters. .45 up there. Here's a path out to 56. You get some big letters out here. Success, I see. Or what's this say? I can't read it. Possession. I don't want to walk over on that. I don't want to mess anything up. It's been really cool. You see these? There's another one over there. And another one here on this. Okay, let's just stay off the rock and kind of stay on the grass portion here. I don't know where that one's at. You can't really see that over there. Yeah, now that we're over here. Oh, there's more down there. Rejoice, Lord. See something that says Corinthians. Oh, Probably all kinds of good stuff here. All right, now they call this Faith Rock. Let's turn around and get the sign here. This is from Isaiah 32:16. His place of defense shall be so rocks bread shall be given him. So here you go. This says faith. Pretty neat. That one says hope and it's facing the other way. So those are all scriptures of hope. Okay. And then we got trees at the park. We just continued out the red trail here. And we're going to see where it takes us. So far, we're still going down. So, down we go. So, all right, we got red trail closed. Let's go that way. All right, well, I see a rock down this way. So, let's see what this says. And then I think we're going to go the other way. And I don't think we're going to be able to see much of anything. This one, yeah, this one you can't read anything. All right, well, let's go the other way. And we found our mammals of the park. Okay, I see a lot of sticks or markers up, so let's see if we can read any of this. Let's try down here. This is 40. All right. This we might actually be able to read a little bit. This is 30. And if we can't find a booklet up there that tells us what's on these rocks, let's see, I'll probably look them up, and if I haven't already in the video, they might just be written on there about what they say. Or we could put a link in here to where you can find those. All right, we got 32, 33, a lot of ferns. Oh, almost forgot 35 back here. Can't really read it. Right on the path here is 36. And there are plenty of benches out here I think this is probably like the 15th or 16th bench that I've passed. So there's a ton of benches out here. So if you need to take a break like me, and forgive me for the huffing and puffing once again, but it's good exercise. Come out here, try to read some scripture. I kind of like it, and it's peaceful. All right, here's number 15. And behind us, we have House on the Rock, and that's what's carved in it. And it is, I don't want to step on this rock because this rock has, but it is up on top of that rock. So I think we're just going to take their word for it, that it's up there. This is 16. All right. We get another one down here. Number 19. Looks like it's kind of this way. Hard to make out. Alright, now we made it back down to this power line where that trail, so the trail came around the other way and it's closed. I'm not sure why. Looks like it's been growing over for a little while now, but so this is the other side of it. So far I would think I've probably gone about a half a mile, maybe a little more. I don't know. I don't have my step counter on me today, and I'm not too worried about it. And today is it's been raining here for like the past, I don't know, 4 months it seems. So it's not raining today, and this one's upside down. It's not raining today, so everything's still wet, yet, and it's still cloudy, and it's really sticky and humid out here. So I am just gonna forewarn you that the skeeters, that's mosquitoes for everybody that doesn't live in the greater Pittsburgh area, the skeeters are they're abundant out here. So plenty of skeeters. And there's the backside of this big rock. And this would have been riding along on a glacier, you know? And as the glacier melted, it fell off, and this is where it landed. It's been here ever since. A lot of big rocks back in here. And like I said, Beartown Rocks, great place. You can actually go up and climb, see some great views. Hopefully Sam and I can make it back over there and do a video and show you guys. But look it up. Get out. All right, so as I'm coming up to this one, I don't know if anybody can see the words on the sign, but from here, it looks like it says Chris Rock. But it's actually Curse Rock, and there's a chipmunk. But number 64 is Curse Rock. There it talks about Curse Rock. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Back there it looked like Chris Rock. If this is Chris Rock, then that's The Rock. Dwayne The Rock. So I was just walking along here and checking out all the ferns, and come back over here, and I was like, that's a very, very interesting looking mushroom or growth. You just He's just hanging out. Seems like a real fun guy. We're gonna start. It seems like we're looping around here, and we're gonna start heading uphill. So I will let you know if I come across any more. All right, so this is pretty cool. The whistle pig. I'll leave this up. You can take a screenshot, or it talks about mining. And we're not supposed to go off the trail, so I'm not going to go back in there. But you can see this ravine right here. And then there's one further down. But it comes in here and it goes right into the hillside. And this was a mine. So they were mining coal back in the day when all these scriptures were written. Or probably a little after they were written. I don't know if you can see here where that pit is. But it goes right in right there. There's all mine underneath us. I don't know if you can see way down there. That's where that big rock is. So we're probably at about 3/4 of a mile now. But this is our trail. So this I did check on all trails, and I didn't see a map for that, for any of these trails. I don't know. We will find out though. Alright, so I am back up in the truck, and I did stop. They have these guides in a little post over at the entrance. It's a suggested $2 donation. It's actually a 1.5 mile round trip hiking loop. It says to allow 2 hours for a hike, and in here gives what our trails are. So typical guy like me, I don't like instructions. I like to figure it out on my own. But yeah, it looks like we did a good portion of it. There might have been a little extension, the purple line that we missed behind the truck, and there was a portion of the red that was closed off, and that was that closed off area. But yeah, I mean, seems like we hit a good many of those numbers. And further on in here, it does give all of what's on the rocks. So yeah, that's pretty neat. A lot of good scriptures. And then there's other undeveloped scripture rock locations. So you can go online to scripturerocks.com, and I'll put the link in our on our page there. But it talks about all the other locations that these rocks are at. It's not just this area. They're kind of all over the Brookville area and even further up north. So yeah, but it talks about the arrowheads and projectiles that were found, and then there's a entire story called The Scripture Rocks, written by Brian L. Fritz and Kenneth Burkett, and that's available for $35 at the Jefferson County Historic Center. So, and yeah, so this place, they're open, from dusk to dawn, or dawn to dusk, morning to evening. When the sun comes up, that's when they open, and when the sun goes down, you better be out of here. There is a gate. I would imagine that they probably come up and shut it. Pavilion area, couple porta-johns. There's kind of like the path down in. There was that pond that we saw. Then you go down in there, and it's just a big loop. And yeah, I mean, if you're up for getting out on a decent day that it's not raining for a change. Taking a little walk, especially for somebody like me. Definitely need a good walk, but 1.5 miles, I didn't think that was 1.5 miles. We probably got about a mile in. I bet maybe a little more than a mile. I don't know. But there was plenty of things to look at and stuff to do along the way that it didn't seem like it. And yeah, so if you're in the area or looking for something to do in the Brookville, Pennsylvania area, I'd recommend, come on out and spend an hour or two. Maybe grab a lunch along the way. There's plenty of picnic tables and everything else out here. So, but hope you enjoy this video, and be sure to comment if you've been here before, or if I screwed up any information, which I'm sure I did, because I like to talk about things I don't know. Can't BS a BSer, right? That's me. I like to BS, obviously. But yeah, be sure to comment on this place or on the video, and like, subscribe, keep coming back for more. Hopefully you enjoy these videos, and yeah, thanks guys.